Today, I'm talking about the priesthood of the Igbos. Okay, the priesthood of the Igbos. Who is a priest? Okay, but please don't forget that these native words have been there. They've been there before the invention of the English alphabet. Okay, so that is the reason why you find out that most of the words, because the English people came and tried to give a meaning to our native words, to our native languages. Okay, that is why you find out that words like Uchechuku, the direct meaning of Uchechuku is not God's will. Do you understand that? Yes, and you find out so many other words. Okay, so the native words or the native languages has been there. So the white people came with theirs and tried to give a meaning to what we already have. So that's why sometimes you find out that we may not always get it directly, okay, with the way it is from our native word, or getting the direct translation, okay, from the native word to the English word, okay. Now, understanding the priesthood of the Igbos. Who is a priest? Okay, a priest is an intercessor. Okay, a priest is a person who stands in the gap, who stands in the center. Okay, he's the middleman between humans and the divinity. That is who a priest is. And that is the position where the Igbos fall. Okay, that is where the Igbos are. Now, I said the meaning of Igbo is mediator. Then the meaning of Ndibo is ancient. Now, you have words like, you can use it like Ndibo, Bundibo. The mediators are the ancient people. You can also say Ndibo Bundibo. The ancient people are the mediators. We are all talking about one thing. Going further, you have words like Ndembo Nandiegede. The Igbos say they are Ndembo Nandiegede. It is also an expression of identity. And don't forget that it is not only the word bo that means ancient. Egede. The word egede also means ancient. Do you understand? The word egede also means ancient. Ndembo nandi egede, the first and the ancient. Do you understand? And if I would prefer, I will even take the word egede. You get what I'm saying? So that is what it is. I'm actually, most of you that dropped comments, you can answer yourselves through my teachings. I don't want to call you out one by one, okay? Now, Igbos are always at the forefront of everything. They are the mediators. They are the priests. They stand in the gap. They always put themselves. Even while others fear, even when others are scorned, the Igbos always push themselves. They are in. Now, let me give you a typical example. The account of Olaedo Equiano, Olaedo Equiano, that is actually his real name. Olaedo Equiano. If we agree, we fight. Somebody owns listen to this now. One of the comments in my section. That is the meaning of this man. Olaedo Equiano. If we agree, we fight. This is for one comment in my section. Okay, this is the answer to whatever you're asking. Okay, now, the account of Olaedo Equiano that existed in the 18th century, 17 something. Okay, now, Olaedo Equiano was the first slave to buy his freedom. He was the first slave to buy his freedom. Do you understand the importance of freedom to an Igbo man? That is one. Then secondly, after buying his freedom, he didn't say, okay, I am free, then let me go. No. What he did was, he started the debate for the abolition of slave trade. An Igbo man, the priesthood, he has to stand in the gap for others, not just for him. He has to also liberate others. An Igbo man, the priesthood of the Igbos, the intercessor, the intermediary, the one who stands in the gap. Do you understand that? Ndi Igbo, the mediators. Ndi Igbo, mediators, those that stand in the gap. So he started debate for the abolition of slave trade. That you are free today has credit to Olaedo Equiano. Without his effort, before others started coming, this is long before we started having the likes of Marcus Garvey, we started having the likes of Martin Luther King and all that. That they didn't even exist in the same century. This man has already lived and died before these ones were being born and all that. You get what I'm saying? So before their likes started coming forth, this man has already started pushing for the abolition of slave trade. So that you're free today, we can give that credit to an Igbo man. That is the priesthood. Because they are born mediators. They are born to stand, to fight for the people. They are born to defend the people. That is why you find out that Nnamdi Kanu is in detention today. He's in incarceration today because he is fighting for the betterment of not just the Igbos, but for every other indigenous tribe in Nigeria, but for every other tribe in Africa. Nnamdi Kanu wants the freedom of Africa. That is because of that tax, what they are made for, that they are Ndi Igbo, the mediators for the people, the middlemen between the people and divinity. I believe you've learned something. So I just want to put some certain things clear. That's why I came today. Thank you. Keep liking, commenting, and sharing. I love you.